Do the thing you fear most, and the death of fear is certain. Mark Twain. I was talking to a very attractive girl. The interaction went pretty well, but in the end, I didn't ask her out. Not because I didn't want to, but because I was afraid of rejection and feeling of being awkward. My not so smart brain always tried to make excuses. It convinced me that I would see her again, and it would be awkward if she rejected me now and later we run into each other. Well, looking back, I would rather get rejected and find out than to wait until someday in the future that I may or may not run into her again. And who knows if we still feel the same way for each other. My lesson is that it is always better to be proactive and seize opportunities in the moment than to wait for another opportunity that may not happen. Life is unpredictable, and opportunities can pass us by if we wait too long. Proactive is better than passive. Waiting for the quote-unquote perfect moment often leads to missed opportunities. Recognizing this and taking action, even when faced with fear, can lead to more fulfilling experiences. I noticed myself running this reason over and over again. Fear of awkwardness. My ego is too high, and it doesn't want to be embarrassed if I get rejected. Coming up with excuses not to act is usually the ego trying to protect itself. It always comes up with excuses. Not enough report. Not the right time. Not the right circumstances. I'm not in a good mood. It would be better next time. And so on. And guess what? All these reasons can seem very valid. They all come from fear of rejection and failure. The ego tries its best to keep you safe from quote-unquote danger by not taking any action. You have to realize that there's no such thing as a perfect moment. Stop being picky about opportunities. Life is not always fair and will not always be dealt with a good card. But we can always make the most out of a situation by being brave and taking action. Focus on having the courage to put yourself out there rather than the outcome. The act of trying is admirable and builds self-esteem over time. Learn to take action without attaching to an outcome. When I really think about it, life often gives some hidden and unexpected opportunities in the normal day-to-day life, and it's up to us to be bold enough to take action. Failure is possible, but so is success. Winning always involves risks and rewards. Sometimes you are rewarded. Other times you receive risks. You don't know nor can you decide which one you'll get. And that's the way it should be. Why? This is how the brave are distinguished from the cowards. The doers from the takers. Therefore, it's up to you to be willing to take chances in order to find out. Rejection is not nice, and it never feels good. It is an admission ticket that you have to be willing to pay, but it is a cost that you can afford for a greater reward later. Make an effort to separate your ego from the situation. Your self-worth should not hinge on whether someone reciprocates your romantic interest. Your value doesn't depend on someone else's approval. Build self-esteem based on your own accomplishments and qualities. Realize that rejection is often less harsh in reality than when we build it up to be in our minds. Our ego makes it feel like the end of the world sometimes, when most times it's just a normal part of life. Your mind often creates quote-unquote spotlight effect when rejection happens. We feel like the whole world is watching us fail, but in reality, Most people are too focused on themselves to even notice. Keep perspective. The key is to developing more self-compassion and resilience around rejection. Be kind to yourself when facing rejection. Acknowledge your feelings, but don't let them define you. With consistent practice, you can take romantic risks more lightheartedly without your ego being so invested in the outcome. Practice makes progress. The more you put yourself out there, the less intimidating it becomes. Gradually increase your comfort zone by taking small risks and building on your own successes. Fear will never go away, so don't wait until you feel completely courageous to take action. Take action regardless of how you feel, even when you're scared to death. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear, but taking action despite it. Don't let fear dictate your life. Take the leap. Learn from experience and grow as a person. Taking action in spite of fear builds courage and self-confidence over time. The more we put ourselves out there, the more we realize that we can handle discomfort and keep going. Each risk prepares us for the next. Even if things don't work out, skillfully handling that disappointment also builds emotional resilience. Rejection loses its power over us the more we experience it. Remember, it's often better to take action and face potential rejection than to dwell on quote-unquote what ifs. To wrap up, the next time when you feel hesitation grip you, remember, life rewards those who act boldly. Don't let fear of rejection paralyze you into inaction. Have the courage to seize opportunities, take chances, and put yourself out there. Approach each moment with an open heart and resilient spirit. If things don't go as hoped, be kind to yourself and keep in mind that nothing ventured means nothing gained. Every experience prepares you for the next. With consistent practice, taking risks gets easier. Have faith that stepping outside your comfort zone will lead to growth, fulfillment, and beautiful surprises. This moment is all any of us have, so make it count. Summon your inner adventure and take that leap. The rewards are waiting for you, now or never. Hey, thank you for supporting my channel. Don't forget to leave your boy good ratings and reviews. And until next time, never stop believing in yourself.